future doctorates. This is your Ujjal sir. Today I'm going to start with the kingdom Protista, one of the topic. There's a second topic called Dinoflagellates. Yes, my dear students, आप लोग कॉपी लेकर रेडी हो जाओ. Dinoflagellates बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है for NEET examination और we are going to go for great learnings. Let us start with Dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates, ये टर्म का मतलब क्या है? So if you have seen the earlier video on Protista, the basic idea that about Protista we have talked about कि ये Protista 5 तरह के होते हैं. There are 5 types of Protistans. Fine. So the first one is what? The first one is chrysophytes. Chrysophytes. The second one dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates. The third one is what? The third one is euglenoids. Euglenoids. And fourth is slime mold. Slime molds. And the last one is protozoans. Protozoans. Okay, so we have already completed the first video on chrysophytes. Now we are going to start with dinoflagellate. Now what is the meaning of the term dino? Dinoflagellates. इसका मतलब क्या है? Di मतलब 2, flagella. So how many flagella they have got? They have got 2 flagella. और ये flagella देखने में कैसा है? The flagella looks like, so 2 flagella है and the flagella looks like what? देखो यहाँ पे अंदर तक स्ट्रक्चर है ऐसे, and they have got 2 flagella. One is transverse flagella and the one is longitudinal flagella. So one is transverse flagella, and the one is longitudinal flagella. Now ये दोनों longitudinal flagella. These 2 flagella they help in what kind of movement? The kind of movement, देखो ये किस तरह का movement करेगा? ये जिस तरह का movement करेगा, and that is called as whirling whips. क्या कहते हैं इसको? इस movement को क्या कहते हैं? Whirling whips. Now they are made up of what? Cell wall. And this cell wall, इतना cell wall बना किससे है? The cell wall is made up of cellulose. The cell wall is made up of cellulose and they are very tough, and that's why they look like what? लगता है कि वो armored है. So we call it as armored algae. क्या कहते हैं इसको? So इसका नाम क्या हो गया? Armored algae, because it is made up of what? The cell wall which is made up of cellulose. And ये क्या है? Dinoflagellates तो chlorophyllous है. What kind of chlorophyll they have got? They have got chlorophyll A, C, and again they have got xanthophyll. They have got xanthophyll, and mind you, ये xanthophyll can give rise to golden yellow color. Golden yellow color, though ये बहुत color के हो सकते हैं. They can be of different types. They can be red, they can be green, they can be blue, they can be golden colored due to the presence of different types of xanthophyll. अब ये xanthophyll, ये chlorophyll A, C, they can make what? Glucose, and they store the food in the form of starch. They store the food in the form of starch. So stored food is in the form of starch. This xanthophyll, they can be of 2 different types. They can be of dinoxanthin and didinoxanthin, which can give them this golden yellow color. So they can make their own food. So we can call them as photoautotrophs. वो लाइट के प्रेजेंस में वो क्या बना सकते हैं? खाना बना सकते हैं. Now, when we talk about the different types, see, mind you, they are different types. Number 1, they are Noctiluca. Then there is Ceratium. Then there is Goniaulax. Then there is Pyrocystis. Fine. So ये जो organism है, ये organism, ये majority of them, what they can show is they can emit bioluminescence. They अपने body से वो light emit करते हैं, bioluminescence, due to the presence of, उनके साइटोप्लाज्म में क्या है? They have got photogenic granules. क्या है उनमें? They have got photogenic granules जिससे वो light emit कर सकते हैं. Now, so majority of them are bioluminescence, but I must tell you about जो आपके बुक में है वो है गॉनी आउलक्स. गॉनी आउलक्स, ये गॉनी आउलक्स विच नॉर्मली ये रेड कलर के होते हैं एंड दे कैन मेक टॉक्सिन्स. ये टॉक्सिन्स पानी में वो छोड़ते हैं एंड दे कॉल इट एज रेड टॉक्सिन्स. इससे बाय द हेल्प ऑफ फूड चेन, by the help of food chain, यही toxin through different food chain it can come down to human being, or human being में it can create paralysis. It can create paralysis in human body. So that is called as goniolux. Goniolux के साथ में और एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं, वो है जिम्नोडियम. जिम्नोडिनियम, जिम्नोडिनियम. Goniolux and gymnodinium, we can remember it with G square, can give rise to a type of toxin which we call it as saxitoxin. क्या कहते हैं इसको? Saxitoxin, which ultimately can lead into paralysis of many animals including human. यही इंफॉर्मेशन आपके बुक में दिया गया है about goniolux. So they can multiply at a very faster rate and really they look like red. But और एक चीज जो हमें इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए अबाउट डाइनोफ्लैजिलेट्स, अबाउट डाइनोफ्लैजिलेट्स, दैट दे कम अंडर द डिवीजन, they come under the division Pyrophyta. And pyre मतलब fire, and that's why phyta मतलब plant body, and that's why they are also called as fire algae. They are also called as fire algae. Under division Pyrophyta, it comes under class Dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates, and we know that physi matlab it has come from phycology, which means algae. The study of algae is called phycology. Fine. Now, let me tell you, majority of them are haploid. Unlike diatoms, diatoms क्या था? Diploid था. Haploid, that means what kind of reproduction they can show? They can show haploid है मतलब they can show what kind of meiosis? Gametic or zygotic? They show zygotic meiosis. अगर आप में doubt है, if you have got doubt in this, then see the last video that I have given it to you, and that is where we have talked about gametic meiosis and zygotic meiosis. So haplontic life cycle, they show haplontic life cycle because they have got n number of chromosomes. Now again, very very important is we talk about noctiluca. Noctiluca, it gives you a blue color. It gives you a blue color, and it is the noctiluca के बारे में वो जो मूवी है एक विलेन में वो जो फेमस गाना था तेरी गलियां, और ये तेरी गलियां में ये भी मैं लिख रहा हूं, थोड़ा देख लेना. तेरी गलियां में वो सी बीच में वो ब्लू कलर का जो ऑर्गेनिज्म थे जो लाइट एमिट करते हैं ड्यूरिंग नाइट, एंड दे आर कॉल्ड एज सी घोस्ट. दे आर कॉल्ड एज सी घोस्ट. और नाइट लाइट में कौन कौन देते हैं? द नाइट लाइट इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय नॉक्टिल्यूका, गॉनियालक्स and pyrocystis. These three they can give birth to. They are also called as night light in water body. Fine, because they show, these three show bioluminescence. थोड़ा सा डायग्राम देख लेते हैं इसका. देखने में होता कैसा है? In your NCERT the structure is this. ये स्ट्रक्चर है. फाइन, एनसीईआरटी में यही स्ट्रक्चर दिया गया है. नाउ असल में स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट है. थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं. यहाँ पे दे कैन अपीयर येलो, ग्रीन, ब्राउन, ब्लू और रेड डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द मेन पिगमेंट्स फ्रॉम द सेल्स. द सेल वॉल हैज स्टीफ सेलुलोज प्लेट. ये जो सेलुलोज प्लेट है वो बहुत स्टीफ है, इसलिए क्या कहते हैं इसको? आर्मर्ड एल्गी. मोस्ट ऑफ देम हैव टू फ्लैजेला, वन लाइज लॉन्गिट्यूडिनली एंड द अदर ट्रांसवर्सली इन अ फरो बिटवीन वॉल प्लेट. दोनों के बीच में गैप है, वहां से निकलते हैं. वेरी ऑफन रेड dinoflagellates, goniolux undergo such rapid multiplication and they make the sea appear red. Red tides, toxins released by such large numbers may even kill other marine animals such as fishes. ये टॉक्सिन का नाम मैंने क्या बोला आपको? saxitoxin. What is the name of this toxin? Saxitoxin. Let us see another figure, वो बहुत important है, so that we can understand much more, we can have much more informations. Okay, so थोड़ा सा देख लो, ये स्ट्रक्चर अगर है, यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो, what you can see over here is, see, this is the nucleus, eukaryote, well membrane, nuclear membrane है, and inside they have got chromosomes, but यहाँ पे क्रोमोसोम में हिस्टोन प्रोटीन नहीं है, no histone protein is present in the chromosomes, इसीलिए इसको क्या कहा जाता है, we can also call them as mesokaryote. हिस्टोन प्रोटीन हमारे क्रोमोसोम में है जो क्या करते हैं, they help in super coiling of the DNA. So इनके पास हिस्टोन प्रोटीन नहीं है. That's very very important. They have got endoplasmic reticulum. See, by which they have some of rough, यहाँ पे देखो rough endoplasmic reticulum है, so they can make their own food. ये जो flagella है, एक longitudinal, एक transverse है, यहाँ पे transverse one, transverse flagellum, ये transverse flagellum है यहाँ पे बीच में, and they have got thylakoids. By the help of thylakoids, what they can make is they can make food, and they have got some stored food in the form of pycnoids. और यही pycnoid को हम बाद में क्या कहते हैं, थोड़ा we call it as starch. They have got vacuoles. See, they have got vacuole, and also they have got what? They have got huge amount of mitochondria. They have got huge amount of mitochondria. So this is a very very important structure of dinoflagellates. Yes, my dear students. So that was everything about dinoflagellates. And mind you, go for this, make your own note, and stay learning, stay fit, and keep on watching the videos. Wait for the next video where we are going to talk about euglenoids. The other one, and the euglena, we have already talked in the very first topic called classification, where we know that euglena को neither plants में nor animal में हम रख सकते हैं, because euglena they have got chloroplast as well as they don't have any cell wall. So cell wall नहीं है मतलब हम animal में रख सकते हैं, and chloroplast है मतलब उसको plant में रख सकते हैं, and that was the real need of making this what kingdom. Who made this kingdom? Ernst Haeckel made this kingdom called kingdom Protista, under which type of classification? He gave a 3 kingdom classification. So ये पढ़ेंगे next topic में. So stay tuned and keep on watching the videos. All the best.